Hello, everyone. It is I, MC, aka the main character of Survivor 49, here to tell you all to subscribe to the legendary Meme View, or else Savannah will do a freaking suplex on your car keys and then she will potentially steal your car. So, subscribe.
MC from Survivor 49 has lost all of her freaking marbles in her cranium. You done for, buddy. This absolute goober, this total numbskull, this absolute spazatron went on a interview after the season with the dork Mike Bloom and said some quite outlandish things. So let's go over that interview, shall we?
I want to start with, there was a little bit of vague stuff going on from our perspective with Tribal Council. From our perspective, it seemed like you got up at one point, you whispered to Juwan, I have one big ask. We never heard what the ask was. What was the ask? And was that the same ask you were giving to Rizzo as well and everyone else on the beach?
No. So, yeah, I'll take you on a little bit of a journey.
Just like the new era of Survivor. Get it?
So, that ask at Tribal Council, it started with what was happening at camp as we were prepping for Tribal Council. So whenever Sophie told me that she was going to put a vote on Jawan, I didn't want to do that. It messed with my heart a little bit because just in case somehow the vote on Jawan did send him home, I did not want to have or see two Black people in a row on the jury.
MC, are we being for real skis right now, brother? MC, there were freaking 5 Black people going into a merge of 11. There was a very big statistical probability of that happening, you total moron!
I saw what happened in season 42. I know how it made me feel.
Oh wait, you mean the season where the Black lady won? Yeah, bro, that season was so racist. Oh, it makes me so mad.
It made me feel horrible watching that, and I didn't want it to happen again.
I am so freaking happy that absolute hogwash did not make it into the episode.
So I went to Juwan. I told him this exact feeling. I said, hey, I'm having an out-of-game conversation with you right now. This could break my game, but I want to let you know what Sophie said, and I want to let you know why I'm not going to go with it. And if she tries it, I'm going to vote with you and vote against her.
MC, voting with someone strictly because of their race is, how do I say this? Freaking racist. Also, her whole, 2 Black players were gonna go out back to back. Can we just, dissect Nate's vote off really quickly? Wait, who were the 3 players to vote with Nate? Oh, right, that was Rizzo, Savannah, and Sophie. None of them being people of color. And who were the players that voted for Nate? Oh, right, MC, Alex, Jawan, Christina. You can't cry racism when you freaking did it, MC.
So when I told him that, he freaked out and he started running and talking to other people, even though he said he wasn't going to.
MC, are you freaking stupid? Are you like the worst player in Survivor history? What the freak was he supposed to do? Just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna let that happen. Are you dumb, bro?
And then that's what kind of made it messy and sloppy.
No. What made it messy and sloppy was you telling the freaking Jawan the plan because he's freaking Black. Like, let's imagine this was Rizzo and Sophie tried to save Rizzo just because he's freaking white. Yeah, she would be killed.
And that's when maybe the vote ended up turning on me. I don't know what people's thought process was.
Yeah, don't worry, MC. We could tell that pretty easily.
So he ended up coming back and telling me hey, they're gonna vote for you. He let me know. It wasn't a surprise at Tribal Council. And so I was asking him to kind of plead my case.
Are we being for real right now? You were asking bro at Tribal Council a minute before the vote to plead your case? What? I'm no scientist and or mathematician, but maybe do that before you go to Tribal Council.
I was telling him I just told you this information, fight for me, try to make the vote not on me. I just said, I'm willing to vote for Sophie, who is my ally, to protect you.
Which again, I don't see how that's not freaking racist. I'm not gonna lie.
So that was my ask to Juwan at Tribal Council.
That is eye-opening.
Oh my gosh, of course freaking Squidward's gonna glaze her like crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely more than that. I mean, and that was part of it because I mean, I don't care that I didn't tell him about me not playing my idol or not having an idol. Like, you're not supposed to really tell people that you have an idol.
Actually, the only person you told about your idol was a white guy, so therefore you're a freaking racist idiot. But enough of this absolute unhinged dog water interview. Let's look at some of the unhinged tweets MC has made after the season. This absolutely legendary scallywag Maddie asks, I love you, MC. Wish you made it further. You voted Nate out last week, though. Why is it fine for him to be voted out? And the dork MC goes, this is the only time I will say this. Obviously not every black person can win. There is something to say about black people getting voted out back to back. It wasn't fun to watch in the past, and I didn't want it to happen again this time. And if you don't get that, you never will. MC, are you an absolutely dumb doo-doo head? See, you can say that to literally anything. You can say 8 plus 4 equals 37 and be like, if you don't get it, you never will. So for some reason, despite every single black person making it to merge, it is illegal for 2 of them to go back to back in the jury stage. That is absolutely ridiculous and dumb. And then MC says, there was major conversations about race that happened on that Yulee Beach before tribal council, but none of it was shown, unfortunately. MC, what the heck do you mean by unfortunately? If they freaking showed that, I would have took a massive dump in my pants and then proceeded to freaking throw my pants at the TV screen. MC, do you know why they didn't show it? Cause freaking nobody cares, that's why. I know the races came out in season 42 and they'll come out again, but the joke's on them because the block button is my favorite. Ah, yes, because voting for your alliance member of a different race just because they're targeting someone of the same race you are is definitely not racist somehow. And then this person asking a really genuine question says, how is it racist though? I just feel like instead of accepting you got outplayed, you're feeling like you have to blame your vote out on racism. When that then puts you racist accusations on your other castmates, which is pretty unfair. Sorry you got voted out, but it happens. And then MC just lies out her absolute buttocks saying, I never said anything about it being racist. You said that, LOL. But racists do tend to come out and be loud as heck whenever the topic of race comes up. By the way, this tweet is in response to freaking MC's tweet that said, like, racism in the first 3 words. Do you like... Is your brain working, MC? Also, like, sure, you didn't say the exact words that your cast is racist, but you heavily implied it saying, oh, they're gonna vote out 2 black people in a row. That's like saying, I watched that guy run over 14 dogs, and then been like, I didn't say he did any animal cruelty. Also, y'all can continue the discourse in my mentions, but I'm not reading them, so don't waste your energy. Yeah, sure not, buddy. Well, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys think that freaking MC has lost all of the marbles in her head, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and comment down below, what do you think of this absolute hogwash MC was spewing? And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.
Black people
will be very sad and feed us the steakest. We'll be making glad and make sure to comment about how much Survivor sucks and about how Liz loves Applebee's even though it's butt, and hit the notification bell because if you don't, like you says, it will be a big mistake, and David the Doofus will throw milk in your face, and then Stinky Sue will take a poo all over your shoes. Oh, oh, oh.
Hey everybody, this is Bruce here for season 45 Survivor. Now I, Bruce, the greatest Survivor player to ever exist, demand that all of you subscribe to Meme View, that's M-E-M-E, View, and hit the like button, or if you don't, you end up like me on season 44, alright? You don't want that, do you? Peace!